Oh, this is a ski mask.
If you walk down the street
yeah,
with that on, expect to get arrested.
Yeah.
Thieves use a variety of tricks to get inside your pockets without you ever even knowing. I'm Georgia Hardstark, host of the true crime podcast, My Favorite Murder. With the help of magician Joel Ward and homicide detective Michele Wood, we'll help you recognize the tactics of a true con.
In Imposters, misdirection seems like this big, huge production, but really it can come down to the one-on-one.
When you think of misdirection, right, you think of it in the large sense, some big explosion going on way over there. But the best type of misdirection happens right in front of your eyes. So if I'm watching your eyes, I can direct your attention, and this is how a lot of con artists get away with their crimes.
Michele, as someone in law enforcement, do you see these cons and this misdirection with criminals?
All the time. Something that's really common is someone walking up to a mom with a baby and, you know, talking to the kid goo goo gaga, and at that moment, one of their partners is stealing the mom's purse.
You're focused in on one thing that's happening, and meanwhile, you're not noticing what's going on with suspect B.
Right,
Yeah.
They usually don't work alone, in my experience.
This is why when I'm in public, I just pepper spray everywhere, all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Joel, I see that you're hiding a ski mask or a balaclava.
A balaclava?
This is like, look at this thing.
Oh, you mean this, right?
It's like you're...
Oh, this is a ski mask. Nobody uses these anymore.
If you walk down the street
Yeah,
with
wearing
that
this.
on, expect to get arrested.
Yeah, if I was, you know, to be robbed, you know, they would probably go for simple items, right? They would probably go for my money. They'd probably let me keep my wallet if they were a nice criminal.
Right.
They might go for, I don't know, maybe my watch. Let's see, what else would they go for? They would probably go for my jewelry, right? Maybe my wedding ring, right? They might go for all these items, right? But being a magician, right? They wouldn't be able to get anything, right? Because all that stuff would be completely gone, right? Because the wedding ring would be back on my finger.
Oh my God.
The watch would be back on my wrist.
Stop it.
And the money would be back in my wallet.
You're blowing my mind. I love it.
How did I sit this close to him and I didn't see any of that going on?
I know, and I was
Give
like,
me that money.
How hard is it to pick someone's pocket? Because whenever I see it on TV, they do the watch stealy thing, and I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, I would notice that. Is
Yeah.
that true?
Magicians will grab your wrists and put a couple objects in your hands, right? You think what's happening is here in the
Yeah.
hand with a coin or something else,
Yeah.
and they're actually going for your watch.
Yeah,
They're
someone
going
came
home.
up to me and tried to touch my hands. I
Yeah.
might punch them in the face.
I have a feeling
break
I
their
wouldn't do
arm.
that. Yeah.
That brings up a good point. Are there magicians who use their magic powers for evil?
There's a lot of con artists turned magicians. Look at the roots of magic, right? Con artists came before the actual entertainer.
Right.
So I feel like it goes a lot the other way, you know, that people decide to get out of crime and go into magic. But I'm sure, you know, if a convention of 3,000 magicians got together, we could pull off some pretty cool crimes.
Oh, I bet you could.
I would pay to see that. Thank you for teaching me all my new party tricks. I love it. Michele, we need to get back to Imposters and talk about the scene in the pharmacy with the exploding soda bottle. That was misdirection, for sure. Sal is such a badass. She turns this theft into a performance.
She walks in there completely unassuming, just like a regular shopper.
Right.
And I think that's the key here. She's not walking in there lurking around like a criminal. She's walking in there and blending in with everyone.
And then she gets all the tools that she needs in the store.
As a criminal, it's super smart that she goes in there and doesn't have anything.
She doesn't arouse suspicion going in or coming out. And then she grabs the candy and she grabs the soda, you know, does her little magic trick. And then as she's walking down the aisle and the explosion happens, this misdirection, she doesn't just like hide from it, she becomes part of the performance.
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh my God, I think someone was hurt!
My favorite part of it was the bunny mask.
Totally. Then she steals one quick thing, puts it in her bag, and walks right out.
And she put the bunny mask back.
Right.
She didn't steal anything she didn't need.
Exactly. I think what I've learned is that it really takes confidence
Yes.
to get away with these things. I think I'd be a nervous wreck trying them out.
Yeah, you'll see a common thing, and it's a ruse. When you arrive at a crime scene and you're looking for the bad guy, one guy will take off running, and it's not him that you're looking for. You're looking for the guy that casually stood there and said, he went that way. The guy that said he went that way is gonna be the bad guy.
The confidence that people exude is what really sells it.
Exactly, and even if you don't, fake it until you make it.
And if all else fails,
Mace.
mace.